Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another solo leveling arise video, and I wanted to make this about the new event going on. I've gotten a few questions from people asking me what they should craft, how they should spend these resources. It is a limited time event with about 17 days left, and there's only a limited supply of these crafting tickets. Now, I hope that they implement this full time in the game and it's not just, a limited time event. I think that this should be something that's permanently implemented into the game, but yeah, I think that's maybe wishful thinking, but hopefully they, Netmarble, if you're watching this, hopefully you can consider adding that permanently into the game. I think a lot of players struggle with their artifacts and their gear, so this would really help them overcome some of the hurdles in the game and just feel a lot better and have more fun on the game. But just for a little bit of context, I am on my free-to-play account right now. I feel like if you're a spender in this game, obviously your gear is probably better than free-to-play just because you can spend some money and get a little bit a little bit of an edge. So I wanted to mainly focus this video around people that are free to play. And what I did so far for the crafting event, I did craft one artifact gear piece already. I went ahead on my Sungjin Woo and I crafted these boots here with crit hit damage as the main stats and a couple rolls of attack, which is really, really good. I think the defense pennant is nice to have as well. The defense doesn't matter too much, but these three rolls of the attack, defense pen, and of course the main stat, that's really, really good for Sung Jin Woo. And I was able to increase his crit hit damage by a lot and his attack by a good amount. So you do want to focus on a couple of things here. For Sung Jin Woo, I would focus on crafting gear pieces for him, make sure that he's up to speed. Now I have some other pretty decent gear pieces, so what I'm actually going to do is, since these are actually decent already, as you can tell by some of these substats, I am pretty content with my Sungjin Woo, except for the jewelry, which I'll work on separately. But for these gear pieces on the left-hand side, those are fine. So for you guys in your accounts, once you have your Sungjin Woo set up properly, you can go ahead and switch over to focus on your hunters. And my recommendation for this, for everybody asking me like what they should craft and who they should craft for, I would focus on the hunters that you're using for Wobble. Obviously, Wobble is the hardest content in the game, but it's where you get the best loot drops, in terms of artifacts to help your guys' account out. So now my Alicia is pretty good already. I would go ahead and craft for her. I would focus on attack with the curse set here, so you get those attack and crit rolls, kind of like these boots right here, or sorry, the gloves or the boots right here. So these are the types of stats that I would be looking for. Maybe crit hit damage instead. That could be a little bit improved. But what I'm going to do in this video, just for you guys to see, I am going to focus on my Sayo. So I'm going to try to get her built out into a 4-piece greed set. She does break damage and she scales off HP. So we are going to be focusing on these stats. We're going to go for the helmet and the gloves as well, because we do have the chest and the boots, which are okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and switch over to the event. I'll go ahead and craft. I'm going to select greed in this case. So we do want a better helmet, so we'll start with that. Now for your hunters, the flat stats are a little bit better than the percent stats, although for Sung Jin Woo, the percent stats are a little bit better on him. But just know for your hunters, if you're not aware, in terms of the main stat here, I would go with the flat HP. So then we'll go ahead and select substats. Now this you can get a little bit unlucky, so this is kind of just where it's up to Netmarble and the solo leveling gods to hopefully give you some good substats. We're mostly looking for things like HP and crit, so let's see if we can get any of those things here. So we did get crit, we didn't get HP. Now you do have the opportunity to readjust your stats here, which I think once you readjust, you actually can pick between the two. So I'll go ahead and do it just for the sake of this video. And wow, okay, so I would probably actually go with the right hand side because you have both your HP and crits. I think the damage increase is pretty nice to have as well. The attack doesn't matter on her, but I'll go ahead and lock in the stats here. So yeah, nice. We got a pretty good headpiece for our Sayo, so we will most definitely take that. Then we want to go ahead and also craft, I think let me double check before I mess it up. I think it's her gloves here. Yeah, gloves. Let's go ahead and see what we can get from our gloves. So I'll craft, greed, select main stats. We'll go to gloves. Now it's always going to be like, this doesn't really matter for Sayo. She doesn't really scale off attack. So I'll just pick the flat one because I don't think it really matters. So I'll go ahead and select the substats. And let's see what we want to go for. Probably just HP those types of stats. Let's see if we get any of those. So we didn't get any HP, so I'll probably readjust. Now you do have a good amount of these cases as long as you are doing kind of like your daily farming. So readjust. Let's see what we get here. Nice. I think that actually the right hand side might be a little bit better. Crit rate. Now I think what I can do, because I can always come back to this, I can look at my Sayo. Let me equip the headpiece real quick. I can kind of see her stats here. I am a little bit short on the crit rate. Now I could roll this a little bit to see if I land it. I'll just go to 10. I don't want to go to 20. It takes too long sometimes just for the sake of this video. So we were able to get the crit hit rate. I think that might put me up 50. I have to double check. Oh my god, we got it twice. Okay, so I don't need the crit. That is going to max me out here. So I got 50 there. So let's go back to the events. Continue. So I think what we're going to go ahead and do is actually just pick the left side. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get any HP stats, but I think that the damage increase in the defense pen actually isn't too bad. So I'll go ahead and just lock those for now. So yeah, guys, I mean, there's one other thing here. I'll just save this for somebody else, but that kind of completes a lot of my wobble. So I have my Sungjinwoo got buffed a little bit. My Alicia, she was already pretty good. And then now what I can do for my Sayo is go ahead and equip this gear piece here. So we're already a lot better than what we were, right? Even if I didn't even upgrade this yet. But I hope this video was helpful for you guys. The other events are pretty straightforward. You probably already know what you should go ahead and do here. You can claim these rewards. The dice is the dice. I don't need to tell you about that. For collecting these things, I would focus on the top two. These are pretty hard to come by, which is the mana power extracts and the exclusive weapon design. I really wouldn't worry too much about these other ones, although you could get them if you really wanted to. But for these circular, the full moon coins, you should be saving these for these two. I've already got a couple of these. I think I can get one more of the exclusive weapon design. So that's probably what I would do. In the meantime, all this other stuff isn't super relevant unless you've been summoning for like Harper or Charlotte. But anyways, guys, I think that wraps up this video. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if there's any questions, comments, or concerns down below in the comments section of this video. Feel free to join our Discord. Friendly reminder, I'm doing a giveaway at 1K subs. So if you're still tuned in to the end of this video, if you want a chance to win in that giveaway, I'll be doing a few different prizes at 1K subs. So if you do want to support the channel and protecting that, yeah, feel free to subscribe. That is much appreciated as a small content creator. But anyways, guys, thanks again for tuning in. Take care, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.